Share Facebook, tweet, Pinterest, email. Daniel Ricciardo won the F1 Chinese Grand Prix on Sunday, and Sebastian Vettel limped home in 8th as the points race tightened in Formula One. Ricciardo went from the 6th position on the starting grid after a rushed power unit change between free practice 3 and qualifying on Saturday meant that he had just one timed lap in the first part of qualifying. For the first stint, Ricciardo remained at the tail end of the Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull battle, but he made up the ground during a mid-race safety car period so the track could be cleared of debris from an incident involving both Toro Rosso cars. Ricciardo had retired from 4 of the last 6 Grand Prix, but a mistake by teammate Max Verstappen and some bold overtaking combined to give him his 6th career victory, all of which have come from outside the top 3 qualifying positions. Valtteri Bottas finished second, 8.894 seconds behind, and Kimi Räikkönen was third, 9.637 seconds behind. "I don't know what it is. I don't seem to win boring races," said Ricciardo. "They're all pretty fun. That was unexpected. We ourselves 24 hours ago thought that we may be starting at the back of the grid, so firstly thanks to the boys yesterday. I thanked them after qualifying, but today is the real reward for that work, so thank you to everyone at Aston Martin Red Bull Racing. The mechanics worked their butts off." 2018 standings rank points wins podiums 1 Sebastian Vettel, Ferrari 5,422 2 Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes 4,502 3 Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes 4,002 4 Daniel Ricciardo, Red Bull 3,711 5 Kimi Räikkönen, Ferrari 3,002 6 Fernando Alonso, McLaren Honda 2,207 Nico Hülkenberg, Renault 2,208 Max Verstappen, Red Bull 1,809 Pierre Gasly, Toro Rosso 1,210 Kevin Magnussen, Haas 1,111 Stoffel Vandoorne, McLaren Honda 612 Carlos Sainz Jr., Renault 313 Marcus Ericsson, Sauber 214 Esteban Ocon, Force India 100. It was hectic in the pits. I heard, safety car, in turn 14 and they said, we're going to double stack come, and it happened very quickly but very decisive moves were winning moves from the team, after Bottas was less than aggressive in his attack for the lead in the closing stages last weekend in Bahrain. Ricciardo had been particularly vocal in saying that he would have pushed harder for the win. This was proven, ironically, against Bottas, in his ultimately race-winning pass at the turn 6 hairpin. It was close, added Ricciardo. It was hard but fair, but I saw him defend, so I wanted to go shallower, but then he came a bit more. I thought about pulling out for the move. I'm just kidding. I knew there was enough room and the tires had pretty good grid, so worst case I went wide and would have another crack somewhere else. Sometimes you've just got to lick the stamp and send it, so I enjoyed it. The passes, very much. Obviously, we had the soft tire, so I knew I could get at least a little bit more out of the braking than them, Mercedes. A lot of the chance you get one chance, so I made the most of every opportunity. As impressive as Ricciardo's passing was, there was nothing that Bottas could have done to prevent it. Himself the beneficiary of a good early strategy play from Mercedes, which put him in the lead ahead of pole sitter Vettel. Bottas was already past the pit entry when the safety car was called, so was unable to react to Red Bull's switch to a two-stop strategy. The race was going pretty well for us and we were looking strong all the way until the safety car stops for Red Bull, said Bottas. We were in trouble after that, with Daniel and then almost Kimi Räikkönen, so it is disappointing. We're giving everything that we had and it felt like we deserved the victory, but it wasn't to be today. It felt like everything was under control so far and I had no major drop-off from the tires in the end, so I think we could have done it, but this is racing and these things happen. Räikkönen completed the podium after an extremely long first stint and the safety car combined to work in the Finns' favor. Vettel and Lewis Hamilton, meanwhile, had a day to forget, and this was largely down to the safety car and Red Bull's aggressive strategy play. Neither could defend from the Red Bulls, and, while Ricciardo's passing prowess was supreme, Max Verstappen was less so. Nearly colliding with Hamilton for a second Grand Prix running, Verstappen should have taken things a little easier when attempting a late move on Vettel. He didn't, and the two came to blows, Verstappen receiving a 10-second penalty dropping him to 5th, behind Hamilton in 4th, while Vettel ended the day behind Nico Hülkenberg and Fernando Alonso in 8th. Pastimes 1 Daniel Ricciardo, Red Bull winner 252 Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes 8.894 S183 9.637 S154 16.985 S125 20.436 S106 21.052 S87 Fernando Alonso, McLaren Honda 30.639 S68 Sebastian Vettel, Ferrari 35.286 S49 Carlos Sainz Jr., Renault 35.763 S210 39.594 S111 Esteban Ocon, Force India 44.050 S012 Sergio Perez, Force India 44.725 S013 Stoffel Vandoorne, McLaren Honda 49.373 S014 55.490 S015 Sergei Sirotkin, Williams 58.241 S016 62.604 S017 65.296 S018 66.330 S019 82.575 S020 Brendan Hartley, Toro Rosso DNF 0